Ćao svima, moje ime je Lana Borić, ja sam inače PR Sonus Festivala i nalazimo se u Beogradu. Ja sam uspjela uloviti jednog od izvođača Sonusa koji je nekoliko puta već bio kod nas. S nama je Enzo Siragusa. Hello.
Hello.
Hi Enzo, how are you?
Good, I'm very good, thank you.
Very good. Just arrived to Belgrade and you brought this UK weather.
This is like being in London weather.
Except that we're gonna do a little, warm up, and you're gonna prepare for tonight. So you're gonna have a good time. I'm not worried.
Of course. Weather won't stop me.
Of course. Well, I wanted to ask you a few things. What is happening right now with Fuse, with you? If you can tell me what's going on, because summer is starting and you're already been booked and busy. So.
It's just the same as always, really. The summer starts, you get going, gig after gig, trying to find the time to make some music in the studio as well. So yeah, me and all the guys from Fuse are mega busy already, so it's good. Looking forward to coming back to this region as well, so yeah.
Yeah, we spent some time at the We Love Sound Festival, and I saw that you and Roscoe and Archie, you're quite a crew.
Yeah, I mean we're friends, and we all come from the dance floor. That's where we became friends, and that's where we still are, So we're just the other side of the fence on the DJ on the decks, but it's just a crew of just friends, That's what we are.
Because it's not such a common thing. People, with business, and you have some professional connections and doing business with all the people, but becoming friends with the people in the business, it's not so often.
Well, I think it's important. Like I've always tried to build good and solid relationships, and I think that's the same with the crew. These guys, like we're really tight. We trust each other. It's a really good crew, and it's the same when we meet people that we work with, partners, be it like Sonus and Cosmopop and Dali and these guys. They're like a family. We're a family, and two families come together. And so I think it's important to do business that way.
And people can feel it.
Yeah, I think so.
Like the fun we had at Fuse after party.
We did have a lot of fun. A little bit too much fun.
We're not going to share everything. So again, some news with Fuse is like you're doing something with Height at Ibiza. We're going to Sonar tomorrow. Tell me more. So
tomorrow, we have the party on Sunday. I leave tomorrow for Barcelona. We do Fuse at Input. Then in Ibiza we're doing 4 events with Height, which last year worked amazingly well. Mm-hmm. We take over the inside room in Amnesia, and it's a good partnership. It works really well, so I'm looking forward to that. We start that in July, and then it's once a month.
Okay, and I had to ask you a few things about Sonus, because everybody that, things that happen at Sonus stays at Sonus.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Every time when I try to explain to somebody what kind of festival this is like people meet and have a good time, and artists doesn't just show up and do the gig and then go home, but stay for a while.
We stay maybe we stay a little bit too long. I mean, every time I come, I always stay a good few days. I like to hang out with all you guys, the whole crew, everyone that's involved in it, and yeah, I mean, like last year, and it was, we were there for 3 days. Normally you get to a gig and you leave, but always when it comes to Sonus, I'm like, I want to stay a few days. Plus, it's nice because we do the Tuesday morning, so it's an after party, and it's the first after party of the festival. So yeah, it works really well. It's a special gig of the year, to be honest, for me. I really enjoy it.
What is like the craziest thing that ever happened at Sonus?
I think they've all been pretty crazy, to be honest. It's very difficult what I can actually say. No, there's been lots of things. The Tuesday morning is crazy. It's just crazy. Everyone is there. All of the DJs that played the night before, everyone comes. There's a serious vibe there. It's really good fun.
Did you take a swim the last time you were there?
I did, yeah. Not straight after the after party, but yeah. I did actually.
Yeah, we're looking forward this year. It's almost 2 months till the festival, and this is gonna be their 5th anniversary. So we have, special things coming up for you.
I'm looking forward to it.
But tell me, what is happening in the studio? I saw that you did some remix for Premiescu, and
Yes, I did a remix for Premier School was on 2020 Records. That's out now. There's been a recent release on Moscow Records, which is Archie Hamilton's label, so that's a collaboration. There's a collaboration coming from me, Archie Hamilton and Saban, which should be out soon, and done a remix also for Christy Cons and Guti. So there's lots of stuff happening. I'm really busy in the studio at the moment, trying to find the time during the week to make music, and then kind of working most weekends. So yeah, there's a lot more stuff coming, a lot more music coming. I'm preparing lots for Sonus, to be honest.
Perfect.
Yeah.
What's the best thing about this job?
I suppose the best thing for me is, I love to travel, so it's meeting new people, going to new places. This is the first time I'm in Belgrade, so it's an amazing, it's a privilege for me to do that and be able to experience so much. So that for me is probably the nicest thing about the job.
So the last thing I would like for you to do is just to send some highs to all the people coming to Sonus this year. And
it's the 5th anniversary Sonus. We're going to be partying on the beach.
Yay!
We're doing it.